Hi, Tony Marino here at Stage Right, and I want to tell you about the show that is closing our professional season for 2016 and 2017. It is one of my personal favorites, Jesus Christ Superstar. It is coming to the Palace Theater April 13th through the 15th. That's right before Easter. And we are incredibly excited to share with you what we've been working on. This show has a deep personal meaning for me on multiple levels. Ones that we don't have to talk about, and one that I will talk about, which is this was the first show that when I heard it, and it comes out of the scratchy speakers from the album that my sister gave me on the hi-fi that I had when I was 8 and 9 years old. It was a song that I heard called Heaven on Their Minds, and it takes off right after the overture. And it's that everybody has these stories when they do this for a living. It's that seminal moment. I have a few, but the first one would be listening to Murray Head sing Heaven on Their Minds on the original Brown album. It was at that moment that I thought to myself, I gotta do this. I want to sing this. I want to be this. What is this about? And I became obsessed with it and listened to every recording that I could. And then eventually, through the goodwill and love of a guy named Ken Gargaro, I got to play the role for the first time in my early 20s. And since then, I've played it a number of times. But the point of it is that the show was so powerful and moved me in such a way that it was one of the reasons why I decided to do what I do with my life. And it's my incredible pleasure to not only be able to share it with you, the audience, but also with our cast, which is made up of a fantastic group of individuals, great pros, great local pros, and of course our kids as well. And they're getting to experience it for the first time. And who knows, perhaps some of them, while experiencing, are deciding, oh, this makes me want to do this forever. It is, I think, that kind of show. It can have that kind of effect on you. Joining me once again for the journey is Vince Tresco as Jesus, who brings more heart and soul to the role than any Jesus I've seen. It is a very personal journey for him, and one that comes across so starkly with the audience. It really affects them, I think, because it affects him so much. My lovely wife Renata, we have a cool new take on King Herod this year. It might involve Beyonce and Negan from Walking Dead, we're not sure. And the overall look of the show, with the help of the brilliant Mark Kisner, we are going in an homage to the guy that gave me the first opportunity to do the show, Dr. Ken Gargaro, with a very biblical feel. And not just biblical, folks running around in robes and sandals. It's not that. Ken gave me a love not only of theater, but also of great artworks. We would do some tableaus in the ones that we did with Ken. And I've sort of extrapolated on that to the nth degree, where in the beginning of the show we're going to tell the entire Old Testament in great works of art, and they'll continue to follow us throughout the show. Not only because they're beautiful, they provide fantastic backdrops, but also the passion contained in those paintings, I think, matches the passion on stage in the performances and in the music and in the story that's being told. So that, I think, is something that we're very excited to show people. But in general, the biggest reason I want to share this show with you is because at this time of year, in the current climate of the world in which we live, it provides a beautiful message. And not always can theater can always provide a powerful message, and when done by really good actors, it becomes a great experience for the audience and for the people on stage. But if you eliminate all idea of religion, all belief systems, and you simply experience the story of this individual and the story that we're telling, and his words and his actions, it can become a powerful moment regardless of what you believe on Sundays. Not only that, it's going to sound awesome. It really is. We have assembled a great group of singers and a great group of actors, and they are all in. I'm really excited, and I feel very privileged to be able to share this show with you again. Palace Theater, right before Easter. Phone numbers, information, I'm sure, all around me. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you at the theater.